Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. It's always good to be here together with our colleagues, and I want to stress from the outset that what good people there are that sit on this committee, and on both sides of the aisle. But, Mr. Chairman, I'd be less than honest if I didn't say that I was thoroughly frustrated that we're having a hearing whose intentions look as though they're admirable, but we're having a hearing on Social Security disability at a time when we haven't enhanced Social Security since 1971, and Richard Nixon was President of the United States. That is an abomination to the #1 program that prevents seniors from going into poverty, that prevents children from going into poverty. And Congress hasn't acted since 1971 to enhance the program. I know you're going to say, well, wait a minute, didn't Tip O'Neill and Ronald Reagan wanted to privatize it, like I think the attempts that are going on as we speak today. And there's no other way for me to describe what's transpiring when you have an administration, the current administration, that says they want to protect and help Social Security, and they're doing so by laying off 7,000 employees, not improving any of the phone service, where people with 10,000 baby boomers a day becoming eligible for Social Security, and then worst of all, allowing DOGE to look at people's personal records. There's nobody on this committee that believes that that's the right thing to do. That these 24-year-olds who have never been vetted, have no accountability, get to go in and look at individuals' information. Mr. Chairman, we demand a hearing with the whistleblower. We demand a hearing with DOGE. If they're so great and have found all this fraud and abuse and waste, why aren't they here sharing it with us so that we can go over it and work with you to eliminate? Who's in favor of fraud and abuse? But if that's not the case, then what is the motive behind them taking people's personal data and information and now supposedly storing it in a cloud? Basically, it's now in an unsecure location. Does anyone on this committee knows where it is? The Social Security Administration doesn't even know where they've taken the documents that they've rummaged through and go over on a daily basis. It's an abomination, and everybody on this committee knows it. And I don't understand for the life of me why we don't have a full committee hearing with DOGE present. We tried before with Elon Musk, but apparently there are people in this country that believe they're above the law and don't have to come before the Congress of the United States and testify. If they're doing such great deeds out there, if they're finding all of this fraud and abuse, why aren't they here before the committee in testifying? All these witnesses are exceptional. They're good people too as well. But guess what? They're not here to talk about what's actually happening in Social Security, what's actually going on before everyone's eyes. You imagine the largest insurance program in the nation, more than 70 million people, and it operates with administrative costs below 1%. Name another federal agency that does that. Show me any insurance company, and I come from an insurance capital of the world, where they are able to administer their programs far less than 70 million plus people, between 16 and 26%. Mr. Chairman, you're a decent man. I know you care about Social Security, as does everybody on this committee. It is beyond my belief as to why we can't have a public hearing, and most importantly, why we don't demand, why you individually, all of us, are not outraged by the fact that DOGE is not in front of this committee explaining what they've done with people's personal and individual information that they have access to, and now it's in an unsecure place, and SAA does not have oversight of it anymore.